All right, we should be back live again. Yes? What do you think? Did it work? That's the question. Did it work? I'm thinking it worked. All right, yeah, I think it worked. Pretty cool. Everybody got redirected over here. Assuming it worked. All right, I think it did. Boom. Boom. It worked. Pretty cool. Close. Open. All right, Mike, what's for dinner? Koala, good to see you. Koala, what's for dinner? What is for dinner, guys? All right, so check it out. I've got this scale here that's broken. I'm wearing gloves when I handle it because it's kind of gross. It's been sitting on the floor. People have been stepping on it, you know, for how many months. So I'm going to put the gloves on, and then I'm going to wipe it down before I actually start messing with it. I'm going to wipe it down with a Lysol wipe. Lysol wipes, right? It's on the floor right now. But there's hair on it still. I should have brushed it off at work, but I didn't think so. But I am basically just wiping it off right now. Getting it clean. We're going to also wipe this down, and I'll show you what's wrong with it for one also. Cable. Gloves are coming off. Put that off to the side there. All right, let me close these windows here, here, here. Come back over here. Pop out. Goes there. Back it up. Pop out the chat. Here, here. Julie Basaltine, good to see you. Mega love shout out to you. Thank you very much for being here. All right. So, what do I have here? Oh, I need someone. I'm playing a video in the background here. Let me fix this. Close. Hello, Julie. Good to see you. Mega love shout out. What is new with you? Paste. Good morning. Yes, it is afternoon, evening for me here in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Get shareable link. And then we're going to go over here also. Paste enter. Awesome. All right, yeah, we're gonna take this thing apart here. I'm just figuring out a few settings before we start. Open link in new tab. Koala's still here hanging out, enjoying. Okay. Good, good. Good. All right. Yeah, I basically want to take this thing apart to see if what I can do to fix it, you know? That's effectively what I'm doing. So, let me get some paper here. Or something to work on. You know what? We're just going to go directly on the desk, but not the mouse pad. We're going to take this and push it off to the side so that it doesn't get ruined or destroyed by So this is a scale. Check out this scale. Yeah. Overhead camera. So look at the scale here. This is the scale. As you can see here, it's actually broken. The wire just from wear and tear has been ripped off. Yeah. Which I believe is on the other end of this cord here. Nope, that's not that end. I believe it's this one here that goes in here. And I'm like, I could fix that. I mean, the cable is kind of gnarly as it is anyway already, you know. I mean, why is it getting twisted up in the first place? I don't know. I just want to open it up and see if I can actually fix this thing. You know, hey, Ashley, I'm gonna try to fix that scale. So yeah, that's what we got going on here. So why it's getting all twisty, you know, I have no idea, but it did, and I'm gonna open this thing up to see what we can do, if it's fixable, which I think it is. It can be, but I want to open that up and see. Let's get a screwdriver here. Got a Phillips driver there. That might be the right size. That's a PZ2. That'll do. That'll do. Let's change that color, lighting color. That might be a little bit better. Ooh, that's tight. That's the wrong size too. It's stripping out already. One of these. Howdy indeed, Ashley. I need to turn it so my hand gets off the table so that I can actually push into it. The screws are tight. So excited to have a working scale again. Well, I ordered, yes, right? We'll see. I ordered a new one. And if this one works, then guess what? This can be a backup for when another one goes down. We'll see if I can make it happen. Boom, boom. Alright, so first thing I did was I removed this piece here. So, I mean, to me, it's as easy as just splicing the wire back together again. You know? I need to get inside here. So, let's do that. We're going to open this up here. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get something to make the job a little bit easier. Be right back. You going to jiu-jitsu? What? You're leaving at 15? Cool. Right on. Alright, I'm back. Because I've got a lot of screws to do. These are a little bit bigger in comparison to those other ones, so we can put those off to the side there. Makes the job a lot easier. That one looks a little bit gross. That one's stripped out. Do you know how to remove a stripped screw? Chat. Let's see, let's change this here. And of course, one screw always has to be difficult, and that's that one there. I'm gonna try the old rubber bando trick. Let me get to it. We're basically gonna put this here like this, and then drive this down. Nope, not enough. Do I need a fatter rubber band? More rubber band? Do I need a different screw bit? Nope, that's not working. So, alright. Change out the screw tips to a number 2. I'm going to put my weight into it to try to grab those teeth. Got it. Alright, let's see what's on the inside of this thing. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. So lifting. There could be wires attached to it or not. Okay, cool. Yep. Huh. So there's the inside, the top part of the plate. And then here is this piece here. As we can see, so this basically came out here. These are the wires. What has been removed, I've got a broken red. Alright, here, let's zoom in. I might need to reference this later on. So as you can see here, Here's a circuit board with wires going to it. The different sensors, I got one here, here, and then here and here. Right. This glue makes it difficult to see stuff. And where it needs to go. Because I could just take this and resolder it there. I mean the wires are ratty, but sorry about that, chat. I knocked the microphone off the table when I did that. Alright, so that's effectively just electrical wire or electrical tape that we can remove for now. There, give me something to work with, I think. Take this back up later on too. We'll see what all this looks like as well. If we need to do something with this. So I got red, black, white, and green. 4 wires, right? Which I believe this was for power. Let's see here. And the sensor itself. Not exactly sure which is which. So this looks like it goes here like so, which then goes to the power unit, which then goes to a plug. Alright, so if anything, what I would need to do, what I'd rather do is just cut here and solder the wire back onto the board. You know, but it's hard to see because I've got that glue there. So let's pick at it a little bit, shall we? Hey Dusty, what's going on, brother? This is a scale. I actually ordered a new scale, but I was like, I want to take it home and see if I can fix it. And if I can fix it, then I can either cancel that order that I, to replace this scale. This is a heavy-duty scale. I think it goes up to like 400 pounds. But I appreciate your confidence in me, Dusty. All right, so peeling back this glue, as you can see here, basically peeling back that glue, right, is exposing where the red wire connects to on this board. I don't want to just peel a whole bunch of it off. I'm going to get some clips here, some snips, and just peel and cut away a little bit. Just being mindful to not rip it off, because I do want to maintain. Because I don't know what this board is and it's what it's all about. I just see what looks like S minus. So F plus, R plus, S minus. I don't know what that means as far as this board goes. So I don't want to remove the whole thing from there. So just being, you know, mindful and a little bit meticulous with my work here, so I don't cut stuff off that I don't want to. Basically just taking my time, enjoying the process of discovering something new, trying something new when it comes to stuff like this. If I mess it up, I mess it up. All right. So we've got red and green now exposed. All right, now we've got the white and black, like on this lead here. So this is a scale dusty. The wire basically just broke off through twisty motion over time. There's that there. I'm gonna cut some of this off here because it looks like a little bit at a time. Just put it over here off to the side so that I don't have to keep going off to the side and losing my place. Just cutting a little bit off. Are we zoomed in enough? Do you want to be zoomed in more? A little bit at a time, like I said. And if it's as easy as resoldering the wires back onto this board, I've got the tools to do that as well, which we will do in solder. Try not to disturb the other pieces. Lots of glue, yeah. Victor 10, all right, right on, right on. Thank you, Dusty. Appreciate that. Victor 10, folks, for those of you that don't know, Dusty is letting me know that we've got good video. Good video feed. We're nice and zoomed in on the work. I am using a Sony DSLR camera above me right now, and I guess that's the big advantage of having a camera like that. I could zoom in with the lens like I just did. You can see there's that white wire and the black wire. I don't know exactly where that glue's thick. Now, could this be easier if I use the heat gun to heat this and maybe even peel it off instead of cutting it away like I'm doing? Probably. I just didn't feel like going downstairs and into the garage to get the heat gun. Had I set up the internet in my office like I had said I was going to do how many streams ago? So I could do this stuff, so I could live stream from the garage. We'd be in the garage and I'd have access to my heat gun, or I'd have it more readily available, that is. Alright, so just getting underneath it. From what I could tell, I'm not cutting any wires. A little bit at a time. Clear the tool. Debris. And now that I think about it, now if I were to, all right, peeling that off underneath there, that looks good there. Okay, cool. So I don't want to peel too much off because I do want to maintain the integrity of the glue that's covering the good wires. Yeah. So we're gonna separate it from the good wires there. All right, Zev, have fun. Enjoy. A little bit at a time. It's meticulous, to say the least. I mean, do I need to be meticulous? I could probably just rip it off and be like, all right, cool, that's where it goes. But I don't, if I were to take this off, I don't know where the white and, I mean, I could see that it's going to this point here. So that is at least good. In fact, let's get a little bit closer. But I don't want to cut too deep, and next thing I cut the wire off, you know? Studio G, LOL. What's he doing home? College done? Oh yeah, Severin's home from college. Son is home from college for the summer. So he's working. He lifted this morning after work. Yeah, so he went to work. He left work. He's a flight instructor at iFly also. He's a much better flyer than I am. He was laughing at me when he saw me fly today. I think you forgot your fly, Dad. He comes back from college, like, doesn't skip a beat, learns new tricks. Alright, but yeah, he's home for college. And so he's on his way to go to do jiu-jitsu. Peeling it back. A little bit at a time. There you go. Expose the black. The black wire goes. That's cool. Now I do want to get as much of this plastic glue off, because when I do heat up the pad for soldering, I don't want that going all over the place and such either. So I'm trying to remove as much of it as possible, which it looks like it's peeling off of the board itself, the breadboard. I think that's what it's called, breadboard, right? The green thing. It's not a breadboard. A breadboard is I got a breadboard over there if you want to see what a breadboard looks like. A circuit board. Look at that. Alright, let's get to the white wire. So there's the black wire. You can see where it connects to, right? Right there. I don't want to say it looks like it's an easy soldering job fix. Why? Because you say something is easy, and guess what? It doesn't become easy anymore, right? That's awesome. Follow you flying. Gonna be lurking for you, friend. I appreciate you, Kayla. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Welcome back, Boo, says Kayla. He's rolled out. I'll let him know you said so, though, Kayla. Alright, peeling this off here. Check it out. Look what's underneath. Wow, I'm looking at the screen. It's actually a really good shot, huh? Hey, Justin, what's going on, man? Alright, peel that off there. Look at that. I could solder the wires back on. I'm not going to say easily, but I can. We're going to do that, too. We're going to do that. Look at that. That's a pretty good shot. Huh? Can I get even closer? Nope, that's as close as I get with this lens. Unless I were to move it lower. That's a pretty good shot. What do you guys think? Hello, Cloud. Good to see you. Yes, I can say hi to you. Thank you for saying hi to me. All right, let's do this. Let's find some other. Let's get the soldering iron out. Some solder. I also want to get my. Where is my soldering mat? That's the question. I'm gonna turn the light on. Because I don't know exactly where I put my soldering mat. Cleaning. I was cleaning, right? I was cleaning. I gotta find stuff. It's basically a blue mat. Put it someplace. Because I wasn't using it. Oh yeah, I think it's in here. Nope, it's not in there. It's not in here either. Come to think about it, I don't even know where my soldering iron is. Oh, there it is. I'm looking right at it. Soldering iron. Let's see. Here's my tip cleaner. I got some solder in here somewhere. I need my glasses for looking for stuff inside this thing. Let's see. No. I haven't soldered anything in a while. Got some flux. Let's see. What do you got? Oh, what do you got? Justin's here. I'm getting a new solder station. I need to replace some batteries and a couple Cosmo robots. Oh wow, that's pretty cool, Justin. You better do it live, says from Dusty to Justin. I'm getting this as well. Oh, what are you getting, Justin? What are you going to send me the link on Facebook? Oh, that's cool. Take a look. Take a look, chat. Cassie, Helping Hands Soldering Station. That's pretty cool, Justin. I like it. Some flux here. just gotta find some solder. Is the solder? Oh, the solder's right there. All right, now that I found the stuff that I need. Cool. Let's wet the sponge. Be right back. Put that in its place. Unraveling the cord. And we're going to set the soldering station up over on the left side, which means I got to move my microphone to my right. Over here. Boom. 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 What's going on? There we go. All right, zooming out. And we'll get back to zooming in here in just a moment. But show you how I'm going to set things up here. There's the soldering station. Let's see. It's not going to reach. Oh, it will reach. Something just turned off. Alright, so here, and I'm basically just going to freehand it, so to speak. Turn it on. Put it at a level 6 right now. Got the solder handy right there. Alright, so red, green, black, white. Let's prep the wire as well. Which means I need to strip it a little bit to give me some access. Just a little bit. We're going to get ourselves some clean cut here also. As you can see, they're kind of jagged, right? So we'll just snip it. Didn't want them flying all over the place, which they nearly did anyway. And in the interest of ensuring that they don't move about when I'm doing the work, hopefully my head does not get in the way. What I'm going to do is, I think I'm actually just going to tape this down so it's on so it's solid, so to speak, you know. It's got sticky tape there. It should have been down anyway. Oh, look at that. It's down. Cool. So let's do this also. I got some electrical tape here. In the interest of keeping things off to the side and out of the way, we're going to just tape that down like that. Tape that down too. Not hot yet. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to need to use an X-Acto knife to strip these wires. Because I don't think that these are really skinny wires. All right, let's see. I was gonna ask what microscope, what the microscope is for Justin. Does Sarah need help finding? Oh my gosh, Justy. Amazon cart, 325 items I can't afford. I want to get a digital microscope too. Justin, that would be super cool. I've been looking at getting one of those as well when I was doing a lot of the drone stuff. But I did not. All right, so I want to prep this. I'm gonna open up a little bit of just cut the sheath open. All right, I can smell the soldering iron heating up. Funny thing is, I don't even see wire inside that. Oh, you know what? I'll bet you it's stripped through. Cause look, if I were to cut this here, there's nothing inside. It's empty. So we gotta keep cutting until we find wire. Until we find some copper. No copper yet. Found some right here, where there's a break in the sheath. So we're gonna take advantage of that and just do it there. Turn that down some. Oh, I broke it. Brittle there. Alright, so we don't need a lot. And we'll cut the rest of the wires to be this length as well. There. Is that enough, you think? Hard to tell, right? From my angle, it looks plenty. But I'm going to take a little bit more off. There we go. Okay, cool. So let's cut the rest of the wires to length. About there. I need to peel some of this tape back also, actually, because it's too small of a length. So let's do that. Jason's trying to figure out how to get the steel to lie, putting on all those pounds on from Fortnite and ice cream. Yeah, right. Oh my gosh. That's funny, Justin. I've actually gotten heavier. Eat a lot of ice cream, not doing enough pull-ups. Yeah, this was a good fix. I guess the outer casing had cracked so much that we needed the repair was performed by just wrapping this cable up like so. You know, so Good fix. At least they used electrical tape instead of non-electrical tape. They as in my teammates. Why do I say that? I have seen electrical repairs performed. Hey, Corey, what's going on? Flux, yeah. Hello, Vertical Stream. Dragon Alex is over here. Dragon Alex? Dragon Alex. As in Mechzilla Galax? Alright. Interesting. I'm just taking all the tape off of it at this point now. It broke there too. Maybe I shouldn't have taken it off. There. Got some insulation there. Back here like so. Tape that up later on. And then this, we'll cut that away. And then this, go here, we'll tape it up again. Alright, so exposing the wires, getting these a little bit cleaner. And we're going to do a one-for-one swap, if you will. Yeah, so white, and then we'll go green. Take a little bit off. 1/8 of an inch, or what is that? 3 millimeters might be plenty for what we're trying to do. Didn't cut deep enough, apparently. There we go. Get some white. It's cool that you're going to fix your robot. Do you have shrink tube? So much better than tape. Not this length. I agree with you 100%, Justin. There, and then black. There. Okay, cool. So white, black, green, red. Do I want to start closer and then work my way away? I think I do. Work my way in. Alright, so let me go this way. So let's do this. We're going to absorb the old. There you go. We're going to absorb some of this old solder. Like so. Not hot enough. The tape is coming up, so it touched the, what do you call it? Am I in the wrong pad? No, that's the right pad. That's the correct pad. There it goes. Look at that. You know what? Maybe I'll just use the same solder that's there. Looks good. It's a nice pad. It's sitting there. I want to get rid of it. Put new solder down. So this is called tinning when you put a little bit of solder down. Tin the pad. Yeah. It's a nice bead there. And then we'll do that for the, where'd my wire go? I knew it, Alex. Good to see you, Dragonzilla. We'll go ahead and tin this down here. Do you guys tin your wires when you solder? Hard to see. One green. Caleboo, good to see you. All right, that comes out. Let's put the green one in. I got a nice bead there still. So I'm going to use that same bead. Jason playing RoboCop Rogue City, right? All right, good. Black's done, or green's done. So black is over here. Nice bead of solder still there. I'm going to use that same piece, same glob. Keeps shifting on me. There you go. And then the white one. Remove that one also. Nice glob right there again. Twist this up a little bit. You know what I just realized? I should have put it through the hole first. See? This wire is supposed to go in the hole first. Oops. Alright, let's do it again. So remove. Remove. And then remove. They are right. My carpet is kind of thick, so it does roll as nice as I thought it would. Plus, there's unpadding. It's in the basement. Oh, you got the wheels. Nice. Got the wheels. So this should have been put through here first. Then I solder it in place. You know? So we're going to do that. Red. Oopsie. Flipped out of my hand. I need to hold it a little closer. Red. Green is next. I don't like that. Green, black, then white. All right, let's see here. You guys are funny. All right, let's see here. That's cool. We're gonna get all the same wheels as Justin. And white. Last one. Make sure that's straight. Looks good. Need talking, chat. Just saying. Tin the wires first key to make a good connection. Thank you, Corey. Agree 100%. I did not tin them. Why? I just didn't. Because I'm a knucklehead. I'm going to do something here like this. I'm going to beef this piece up so it is effectively the connection. This will sit in that metal area and be the wear point, if you will. So having that there, it won't pull through. So that's good. But I want it to pull through just a little bit. So it sits proper. And then I'll do this. No shrink tube though. So it doesn't go in and out. It just sits in the end there. I'm just learning. I haven't soldered before, but I want to get some practice boards. Yeah, practice boards. You know, you get yourself a nice. It's been a while since I've done anything. I was like, I'm pretty sure I should tin the wires first. You know, but I didn't. Will I have a good connection? We're gonna find out here in a little bit. We'll plug it in to see if the work I did worked. And if it doesn't, then it's going in the trash anyway. But again, this is more of a. I want to see if I can fix it. You know, I haven't soldered anything in a while. I've kind of been itching to do something like this. Anyway, you know. But, yep. That's good enough for now. Corey, it looks fine. Just easier to have them tin first. LOL. Well, I hear it was all zoomed in. Yeah, agree with it. I agree with you 100%, Corey. I failed to do so just now. Why? I forgot, I guess. Like I said, I haven't done any soldering in forever. I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to tin. You know, but yeah, I think you're right. We're going to do that. And then this. Just here like so. All right, put it back together. There we go. Cool. So what is tin the wires mean? So basically what I would do normally, let me see. I would take solder, right? Take some solder and then put that in the wire. If that makes sense. That way you've got a nice, basically the solder is embedded in the wire itself. And then you take that tinned wire and then put it on that blob of what do you call it? Solder that's on the board, on the circuit board. That's tinning the wires. All right, let's put it back together. Got my PH2 Phillips head on there. I'll just screw it all down. It's like, let's see. You're making sure that it's ready to go, effectively speaking. You know what? I did not take note which screws are long screws and which screws were short screws. So, I'm like, oopsie. We're gonna, and being that I can see 4 long screws, I think I can make an assumption that those are for the corners. I mean, it's good enough assumption for me, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, electric screwdriver. This electric driver is awesome. Same here. I want to learn. I've sweat copper pipes before, but never done anything with circuit boards. So prepping the wires beforehand. Got it. Makes sense. Yes. Tinning wires before soldering means coating them with a thin layer of solder first. It makes the final connection easier, cleaner, and more stronger because the solder flows better and joins more quickly. Thank you, Corey. I knew Corey was going to set me straight and give a better response. And last screw. Here we go. All right, so there's that. Let's go ahead and plug it up and see if it actually works. So there's this, which is all jagalooned up also. Plug in cable together here. And this will go to here. See the connection cable? And then we need power for that. Where's that cable power cord at? There it is. Unplugging the soldering iron. Do I need batteries? I don't think I need batteries. Cap. Maximum 400 pounds. Tear. Oh wow, that button's, the unit's broken. I can't even tear it. Units. Kilograms. Let's see how much I weigh, folks. What do you think? What do you guys think? How much do I weigh? That's why these 2 food grade drums have been sitting in my backyard sealed for 2 years. I'm just like, I am Justin, but I'm just like my Amazon card. I can't afford everything I want. Just let it accumulate. 165 says Corey. Alright, let's see. Tear. Alright. Did that actually tear? Oh! 159.8, Corey! Here. 159.8. 220. Thanks, Dusty. I appreciate that. Pretty close. Pretty close. Cool. It works. That's good. That's awesome. I fixed it. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy that I did that. Eat the ice cream and you'll be 165. You know what, man? Hey, all right, Corey. Corey, what flavor's ice cream did I get at the store today? I ran out last night. And I thought, all right, I need to go to the store and get some more ice cream. So I called my wife and I said, I'm stopping by the store. And she goes, what you getting? And I said, I'm getting ice cream, honey. She laughed. Let's see. He would be in the chunky section of only. Oh my God, Justin. Sidearm and boots. Oh, was I presenting? I forgot to take it off. Put that sucker off to the side. Right? Thank you very much. Yeah, sidearm and boots. My boots are probably about maybe 2.5 pounds, 3 pounds total. You know, but all right. I get there. My wife said she needed eggs, and my son wanted Gatorade. So I got eggs. I got the Gatorade. I got the ice cream. 3 flavors of ice cream. Tillamook brand. Chocolate chip cookie dough. Campfire peanut butter cup. What do you think the third flavor is? It's not a plain flavor. What do you think? Type it in the chat. What's the third flavor ice cream? Cookies and cream. Bubblegum. Oh my gosh. Bubblegum ice cream. Cookies and cream ice cream, Corey. Cookies and cream. I'm pretty sure I got cookies and cream. Now, as I was going back down to the back aisle, right? I looked to my right, and what did I see? Marie Callender's Southern Pecan Pie. Yes, I got myself another Marie Callender's Southern Pecan Pie. As I went back all the way around to the store, right? I saw a couple other things. I saw a container of freshly made apple turnovers, so of course I had to get some of those. And I saw a quarter of a carrot cake, and I saw a quarter of a red velvet cake. And yes, I did get them. Ice cream, cookies and cream, my favorite, says Justin. Oh my God. Pie? I don't do ice cream, says Dusty. But you do pie? Yeah. So 3 tubs of ice cream, Southern Pecan Pie, a slice of red velvet, a slice of carrot cake, apple turnovers, in addition to the Gatorade that my son wanted, and my wife only wanted eggs. Yes, you're right. I went to the store hungry. So, speaking of hungry, what time it is right now? All right, let's see. Time says 7:30. 7:30. Well, that was pretty cool. I fixed the thing, man. I'm pretty darn happy about that job there. You know, I'm gonna tape these up as well so that they so it's protected. You know. But pretty cool. Works again. Pretty happy about that. Key lime or cheesecake only, no cake either. Man, I saw some key lime pie in that the Marie Callender's key lime pie, and I thought, ooh. But I said, I'm getting way too much already. All right, guys. I'm going to end this here now. I think I'm going to end it. I could roll into a Fortnite, but I'm hungry. I want to eat dinner and then dessert. So let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and... That's a lost art of fixing things in these days and age where everything is made to be disposable. Yeah, right, Corey? And I'm that weird kid, man. I will fix it. You know, I will try to fix it. I'll take it apart. If I can't fix it, you know. In fact, that whole thing with my driveway, my waterline pipe, I wanted to fix that. But being that it was under concrete, I didn't have a jackhammer. I had a, what do you call it? I got a sledgehammer, but I didn't feel like doing that. And I really did want to buy a quickie saw or a concrete cutoff tool because I actually really wanted to cut that concrete open myself and do that. But I did not. So, needless to say, I had somebody else come in and do that job. And I'm glad that I did not try to do it because that water pipe, I probably been like, no way, it's here. I probably would have dug up the entire driveway looking for that dang pipe because it should have been only 18 inches below, but it was 47 inches top of the pipe to the top of the concrete. Way too deep. You should have asked them to let you use the saw. They would have let you. Yeah, right? I should have been dressed for the occasion also. I was kind of, I was wearing, you know, I was not wearing working clothes. I mean, I've used one before, but I used the quickie saw for cutting, making my own doors and walls. Yeah, I was, they wouldn't let me fast rope out of the helicopters with chainsaws because I was a short guy, so they gave me the quickie saw. So, that was my tool. When we need to make our own doors and walls. Slash, you know, if you need to cut a safe open or cut something open that did not want to use explosives. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off for right now. You parachuting with a chop saw, yeah, exactly, right? A quickie saw, cutoff tool, steel cutoff tool. Not in the wind tunnel, of course. I was cutting 3-inch paving stones with diamond blades, making my front pathway. Nice, Corey. You know what? I've actually got some work to do in the backyard where I'm making a pathway as well. They're paving stones, but they're not stones. They're pavers. And I'm going to be doing that, and we'll probably live stream that at some point as well. You can watch me do that, you know. But, yep. I've only got a 3-inch grinding tool also, so I have to cut. Papers are like an inch or 3 inches tall, right? So I'd have to cut one side, go to the other side, and then break it. So that's good work, Corey. It's good work. Yeah, if I can do it myself, then I'll do it myself. My wife was like, which is what I'm doing in the bathroom right now. Oh, that reminds me. I need to get backer rod for shower tub stall. Wife wanted some fancy curves, so I had to cut quite a few. Should have videoed that, Corey. Right? But all right, guys, I am gonna go ahead and cut this off right now. We'll play some Fortnite later on. I'll probably get online around, what time is it now? 7:30, maybe around 9 o'clock. You know, 9 o'clock, 9:30 this evening. And then I'm not gonna play too long. I'm gonna end it at 12 o'clock, the Fortnite live stream. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me this evening and watching me do this. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed doing that. And it reminded me, I was like, it's funny, I was like, do I need to tin my wires? I was like, I don't remember. And I should have, because I knew that would make a better connection like you're talking about, Corey, but I did not. Later, my journey depends on how tired I am. Sounds good, Corey. Look forward to it. We'll get some wins in. I got 3 last night. I played reloads the whole time. And even though I'm getting crushed in reloads, I know I'm gonna get crushed in reloads, but it's faster, you know, versus that other board I get smoked in. I had some pretty good wins last night too, but they were good. They were good, I thought. All right, Dusty. We'll see you later on, Corey, Justin. I appreciate all you guys hanging out. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right. Have a great evening. I will see you on Fortnite later on, guys. All right. See you guys. Bye.
waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways.